Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Jen. I'm going to be using these commercially made tags. You can get, well, I've had these for years, but these came from back when it was Dollar Tree, now $1.25 Tree, and there were 25 tags in here originally. These came with silver strings. I'm going to be making them to go into this journal. So I may or may not use the silver strings. I'm kind of thinking I'm not going to. Anyway, to make them match the journal, I'm just going to be taking these tags and backing them onto this red paper. Okay. And then I'm going to add some fibers here and probably some beading in one way or another, because I did save a few of these beads that came off of the trim when I was cutting it apart. So we'll see how this goes. But very simple. This is a very, very simple way to make tags to match your journals. And it's affordable. So literally going to be gluing, and I'm not gonna stitch around these. I'm gonna make sure I put some glue around that original hole that was meant for these strings. This also is a really fun thing to do with the kiddos. It's simple. You could use glue stick if they're not good with wet glues. This paper's kind of thin to be using school glue with, but if you used construction paper or cardstock, it would be better. Now this is what I'm using. I found a bunch of this that I rescued, and it's that old school printer paper that you used to make banners way back in the day. I don't know if they even use this paper anymore. Maybe in commercial settings. So my critters finally calmed down. Hopefully they'll let me complete this video and I won't have to do a voiceover. I am going to cut these out off camera though, because that's gonna take me a few minutes and you guys don't really need to see that. I'm literally just gonna cut around them and they need to dry. So I'll put these under some books or under a heavy book and let it dry so that the tags are flat. And I think in the meantime, I may go ahead and brew a cup of tea for dyeing paper, a cup of the butterfly PT for dyeing paper, and that way I can kind of play with it and see if I'm gonna like the results before I commit to using that. But I think it would be a really good match for the colors that I have going on in this journal. Okay, so now I'm just going to make sure these are glued down really well and put a heavy book on top of it and then cut them out after they've dried. Okay, so these are all dry, and I'm gonna use my Crop-A-Dile to punch the holes out rather than trying to cut them out by hand. So I'm just gonna do that for each one. Now I have some more of that shirt that I used to make the cover. So I'm going to tear some of that. Okay. Get some of these strings off from tearing the fabric. Okay. And then I'm going to put this through. Now there are two different looks. One look is you go through the back with the center of where you folded this. I need it a little bit longer. Okay. And then take both of those little ears and put them through. Okay. And you get this kind of, maybe hard to see because of the glare. Where's my camera? Oh. Okay. See how it makes a V here? Now let me show you the other way. So you go through the front. And tuck your two ears in. It looks different. Okay. So you get this look. And I'll show you so you can see the difference. Okay. I'm gonna go with this look because I am then going to find my bulb pins. Bulb pins, gourd pins, garment pins. Someone the other day called them coilless paper clips. They look like this. And I get mine at Hobby Lobby. Now, I have found them in the paper craft section. I've found them in the sewing section. I have not found them in the laundry section, and they open like a safety pin. And I'm going to put a bulb pin on here. So that I can add, get this string off, so that I can add a bead or a dangle. Okay. So see, I added some beads and a little charm to this one. Some little blue beads and a charm to this one. I just put a charm on this one. And this one. And then on this one I added a bead and a button and a little candy cane. So you can do these however you would like. You could just use beads, you could just use buttons, you could use just the ribbon. You know, customize them to your liking. Okay, and then on the back there's writing space to make little notes, write quotes, poems, Bible quotes, to and from if you want to give these to someone. You could put your personal information on them and gift them to friends and family so that they know how to contact you or maybe where to send Christmas cards. And so now I have a set of tags that match the colors of this journal. Okay. Quick and easy, simple, and affordable. Thanks for watching, y'all.